Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another Beae tutorial, and in this one we are going to be discussing the testimonial element. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. First of all, let me tell you the benefit of using testimonial element. It shows off how others have benefited from your product or service, making it a powerful tool for establishing trust and encouraging potential buyers to take action. Plus, having a testimonial page serves as yet another index page on your website. So to use the testimonial element, simply drag and drop it onto your page, and here you'll be able to see that 3 credits are now added to our page, and all have these little description, name, and the position of the person. And also you can see on the left side of the person's name you have this image icon where you can add the image of the person. So let's just edit the properties. So on your right side you'll be able to see this editing panel, and here you can edit all of these properties of these testimonials using content and style options. So first of all, let's just talk about contents tab. In the contents tab you have 4 different drop downs. First of all is the testimonials itself. So in here you have the layout option. Either you want to choose grid, you can see how it is changed, or you can choose masonry, and this is a masonry style. And after that you also have this slider option, which was by default. And below you have testimonial items where you can change the avatar, which was the picture. So if I go to free images, from here I can choose the image for this icon. So like for example, if I want to choose any of the picture, or I can upload my own. So let's just put this little bird for the sake of this tutorial. You can see our picture is now nicely added, and after that you have your name. Here you can just simply type in here, for example, person 1. After that you have his position, whether he want to be a CEO or manager, or totally depends up to your company. After that you have your text, whatever you would like to type in here for the description, and you have similar option for other two as well. You can also add another testimonial. So you can see when you click on add item, another testimonial is now added, and you can completely edit that too. You can add as many as you want, and you can see the pages are added, and you can simply drag through these pages. After testimonials you have testimonial card option, and here you can edit the properties of the design. Like for example, you can select the image style, whether you want it stacked or you want it to image on top. So you can see the image is now shifted on the top, and similarly you can do to the right and left as well. After that you have your basic alignment, left, center, and right. And after that you have your width option, and you also have this option to show bubble. So you can see that a little bubble is added behind our description. So you can also show rating if you want to do that, as this looks way more attractive. And after that you have your show code option. So you can see these little commas are added, which makes it look even more professional. After testimonial card you have your slider settings, and in here you can adjust the setting for your sliders. So if you want infinite loop you can do that, and if you don't want to do that, make sure to check this option. So your infinite loop is now disabled. So after that you have your autoplay option, and using this you can automatically scroll through these testimonials. And you also have pause and hover options. So if a customer just hovers his mouse above these testimonials, the autoplay will just pause. After that you have speed in milliseconds, by which you want to autoplay and scroll through these testimonials. And you have your items per row option. So if you want 3 items per row or 4 items, you can do that. So right now you can see it is set to 4 items. And you have your spacing options. So you can see you can decrease the space or you can increase it to make your boxes look larger or smaller. And after that you have your slide controls, and from here you can change the design of your slide control. So like for example, if I select something like navigation and pagination block, you can see these little arrows are added, using which our customers can scroll through these testimonials. So you have all these settings, you can just play around with them and check what works out for you the best. After that you have your position option, and using this you can change the position of these scrolls. So you can see right now it is set to bottom center. So if I want to make it on top center, I can simply select top center, and you can see it is now shifted to the top. So you have all these settings to adjust the position of this slide control. After that you have enable custom navigation icon, and using this you can set custom navigation icon. You have your transition effect, so you have slide or fade. So you can see when we move to the next, it is just fading out. You have really flexible options in here. So let's just set it back to slide. Finally you have your transition duration. You can adjust the transition time, so you can see it is now very more slower, and if you want to make it even more slower you can just increase the time in milliseconds. And finally, after slider settings we have presets, and you can make your presets if you want to do so. After contents tab we have our styles tab, and in here are going to be some options to edit the style and design of these cards. So first of all you can see the testimonial card option. We can select a background. So like for example, if I select something like blue, you can see the background is added. So in case you are asking that what is this white box, this is the bubble that we added. So if we go back to content and from there to testimonial card and disable bubble, you can see the bubble is disabled. And after background you can add a box shadow. So in case you want to add a box shadow, you can simply click on this pencil icon and select a black color. After that you need to select the horizontal and vertical settings. So you can see our shadows are now added nicely. You can also change the position of these shadows. If you want to make shadows inward, you can simply go to position and select inside options, and now you can see our shadows are added inside our testimonial boxes. So that's pretty cool. After box shadow you have your border, and using this you can add border to your testimonial boxes. So like for example, if I select solid and increase the width, you can see a border is now added to our testimonial box. Let's just set it to dashed. You can see dashed border is now applied, and similarly you can add groove, and you can choose whatever suits you the best. After adding the border, you have your spacing. You can simply adjust your spacing from here. After spacing you have your code icon, and using this you can change the code icon, which were these little commas. You can also change the color. So in case I want to make it red or something like dark blue, I can do that. And similarly you have your size of your quotes and rotation if you want to do that. After that you have rating icon. It is totally similar to quote icon. Finally we have our bubble. You can choose the color for your bubble and maybe decrease the opacity. So let's just say if I want to really decrease the opacity of my bubble, the bubble is inside these testimonial box, this little box which is showing up in here. So you can edit that too. You can add shadow to that box and also a border. Similarly you have border radius and spacing for the inside bubble. So that's pretty much it for testimonial element, and I really hope you understood the concept. And you can see we came up with really nice testimonials for our page. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video and share with friends. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.